with her. All right, so rich rising, guys. So I just have a few minutes. Y'all know I just have a few minutes, okay? I am also going to pull a card. So we are going to multitask. This is not a reading per se. This is guidance. So this week, I have Rich Rising. Love you too. All right. So yeah, my mama taught me. My mama taught me to when I put lotion or creams on my face. She used to sell Avon. When I put lotion or creams on my face to wipe this way, it helps. You know, your smile lines, your wrinkles. Okay? Like, you always want to lift your face up. Okay. All right. Y'all don't have no eyebrows. I used to bleach them the color of my hair. And so I'm going to go get them tinted this weekend, though. I'm off this weekend. I'm super excited. Me and my daughter going to hang out. We're going to go to some places and hang out. My bonus daughter. And so I'm super excited for that. And it's, so I'm going to go get my eyebrow. I'm going to take her to go get her eyebrows tinted and threaded. And I'm going to get mine tinted and threaded too. I don't be liking them to thread my eyebrows because, girl, don't barely have none. But they do be looking a little bit more structured. Anyway, anywho, let's focus. So this week, this is what the intentions are, right? None of this is vain either. This is self-care. When you take care of your skin, you take care of your temple, your body, and all that stuff. All of that is a part of self-care, okay? That's where the divine really wants you to do, okay? Goddess Lakshmi and Parvati, they are embodiments of beauty enhanced by love, okay? So just kind of taking care of yourself. I really like pods, okay? I really like pods. I like this one and I like the blue one. Anti-wrinkle cream, firmer looking skin in 2 weeks or whatnot. I just get it at the grocery store. It's about $2, $3. They got a big thing, but I always buy it small so it can be in my purse. And then I use this brightening concentrating serum, which is vitamin C and turmeric, Burt's Bee. Okay. So I really like those. I be in the sun a lot. I live in Texas, so they're really good. All right, so let's go over what the intentions is for this week. So yesterday I did a live and I gave you guys at the end of the live, I gave y'all right before the mantras, I gave y'all a wealth, self-love ritual bath. So I'm just going to run through that real quick and then I'm going to state the intentions for the week, okay? So the wealth self-love ritual, the things, hello. Y'all please like the video. Please like the video, okay? If you're here, you're watching me, please go ahead and like the video. It helps with the algorithm, with it being shared. Okay, another thing too that I put in the community tab. that I was going to intentionally put into the community tab, but I see that I forgot. I must have fell asleep last night. Was the link to purchase beads, Radasha beads, right? I am going to do 2 different links, okay? So I'm going to do 2 different links. I'm going to give y'all actually it's going to be 3 different links that I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to open my booking back up. I'm going to open my booking back up for consultations, like publicly open it back up. It's never been closed. I just really don't share it on YouTube. It's always been more so word of a mouth, or because I'm busy. But I'm not too busy to do Divine's work, and I always find time to, get back to people. And so I am feeling that the community probably needs a little bit more support when it comes to doing this work, and we're going to have a little bit more questions. I do feel that energy coming in, so I just want to be available for people to be able to book. First consultations are always free. If you want extreme details or you want to read it or anything like that, you do have to pay for that. But I will give you a 15-minute consultation for free. Okay? You just got to be ready when I say it's ready. I don't schedule times for 15-minute consultations. I'll send you a text message like, hey, are you available right now? Because I squeeze them into other things that I'm doing. Okay? Anybody that's ever had a consultation with me, had a talk with me, they already know I am very long-winded and I overgive information because I don't doorkeep. I mean, is that what they call it? No. I don't gatekeep. That's what the word is. I don't gatekeep. I said doorkeep. I don't doorkeep, okay? Or gatekeep. All right? So, if it's something that I know you can achieve yourself, or spirit is telling me like this person can achieve this self, they can achieve this their self, to be honest, like I'm not in the practice to make money. I'm in the practice to liberate. Okay? So, yeah. So, the Wealth Self-Love Ritual Bath this week. You need red candles. Now, I said red candles, but I'm also thinking red or pink candles for this bath. You can take this bath more than one time this week, right? What I suggest is you take the bath on your born day. So, for example, you was born on Tuesday, take a bath on Tuesday, okay? You was born on Wednesday, take a bath on Wednesday. You was born on Friday, take a bath on Friday. You get what I'm saying? Then you want to incorporate the planets that you are ruled by. You can use your Venus planet. You can use your Venus planet. Yes. You can use your sun planet. You can use your moon planet, wherever you feel that you are inflicted, and you need just a little bit more light on that energy. So, Monday is Moon Day. Tuesday is Mars Day. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Friday is Venus. Saturday is Saturn. And Sunday is the Sun. Okay? So you can incorporate those into your ritual baths this week. All right? You can do more than one bath. That candle, I suggest that y'all get a 7-day candle, right? This candle will be burning for at least, depending on how much, energy, good and bad. And when I say good or bad, I'm not talking about negative or positive. But, baby, the Divine Mother is working. She's working. So this candle might go out in 3 days. And you're like, oh, my goodness. I know I bought good candles. Okay? 3-4 days tops. So don't worry about that. So if you want to do baths back to back, that's fine. Okay, whatever it is that you need. So red or pink candles, roses, any color roses, a mirror. I do not have a mirror up here. So we're just going to use the Ankh as if it's a mirror. Okay, a mirror, a bathtub, and milk. Okay, I personally feel that you can either use sweetener milk or you can use whole milk. Okay, you are creating a sacred space. Oh, and then you also can use essential oils. Okay, the few essential oils and added ingredients to top this off. I said lotus oil, cinnamon oil, or either cinnamon. I prefer cinnamon oil as opposed to actual cinnamon. Cinnamon kind of makes a mess, but, the Divine Mothers, they love actual ground cinnamon. Blow it at your door. Okay? Honey. You can use honey. You also may need a, you know, like a speaker box or something. Okay, you might need a speaker box of some sort so you can listen to some soft music, or you can play music off your phone. All right, it's up to you. Sometimes I don't like to have my phone in the bathroom when I'm doing ritual work. I feel like it's a little distracting. I feel like it's a little distracting. So it probably would be good to have a speaker box invested into, like, you know, one of those $5 speaker boxes at Five Below or something. So your intentions are, I am opening my heart to self-love and honoring my Shakti. Okay. Some affirmations that I gave was, I am worthy of love, I am enough, and I trust myself. I trust myself to do what I said I was going to do. Okay. So you can do this bath at any time of the day. Of course, I'm probably going to recommend you doing it like in the morning time before the sun comes up, or either in the late evening before you lay down to go to bed. Okay? Because you might feel extremely tired, or, you know, just restful, depending on, you know, how self-love is, how the Divine Mother wants to pour the love back into yourself. Okay? What you are, you know. So, anywho, all right, I hope y'all can hear me. Let me just go check and see. All right, I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can. Okay, so now let's go back to this week. All right, I want to read something that I wrote on my community tab. Sometimes y'all do not look at my community tab. Y'all just watch the video. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. Some of y'all do look at the community tab. Don't comment, don't like or nothing. But I know y'all seen it. So it's okay. All right? So I said this week, my intentions this week will be teaching on meditation, auto writing with spirit. Okay? And framework of real karma that influence our actions. Each path offers different approaches to achieving liberation from cycles of rebirth. Be prepared. Be prepared. You will not know the full you in one day, a month, or even a year. Sometimes it takes a lifetime. Takes lifetimes. Okay? This is self-care at its finest. So have patience with yourself and me as we discover together just who we are. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, bow to Sri Sai, may peace be with all. Okay? That is what I wrote. Now, keywords. Keywords this week. All right? We're going back to, like, what is that, elementary, middle school, where they used to give us like keywords at the beginning of the chapter. Sadhana, which is a spiritual practice. Sattva, which is goodness and harmony. Raja, passion and activity. Tamas, ignorance and unchanged. We are going to go over Karma Yoga, the path of action. Jain Yoga, the path of knowledge. And Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion. Okay? Sagna is a Sanskrit word that translates to spiritual practice or discipline. It refers to the methodological effort and dedication required to achieve a desired spiritual state, knowledge, or goal. It encompasses a range of practice, including meditation, chanting, and various yoga techniques, all aimed at self-transformation and spiritual growth. Okay? So, I did elaborate more. I cited my reference at the end if you want to read further. But I did share that under my community tab, okay? Matter of fact, I am going to go and share this. All right. So, I just shared the link to the post, okay? Y'all have patience. Have patience with yourself and have patience with The divine, have patience with others this week, okay? It is also a full moon. It is also a full moon. So I think I'm going to close it up there. I do have something else to share with y'all, but I'm going to share that later on in the live tonight. But let me pull a wisdom oracle card for you guys, just to help you guys and myself go about the rest of our week. I'm going to pull 2 cards. One card from this deck and another card from another deck. So thank you so much, Divine Mother. Can you give us inspiration and wisdom for our week? By the book. By the book. Doing things by the book. Okay, number 11 could be significant, or Aquarius energy could be significant. The 11th house can be significant. Doing things by the book. Saturn could be significant. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are definitely doing things by the book, as divine has instructed us to do, or you may feel a little bit unbalanced, a little bit thrown off, or either just lost in translation. Okay, someone could be purchasing a new book, or finding a new book, or getting gifted a book from maybe a parent, a friend, or a loved one, or something like that. It's going to be very wealthy for you, healthy for you, and really abundant. Elephants are very abundant. This particular book, or this knowledge that you are gaining of some sort, is going to come at the right time. It is divine's timing. Okay. You could be seeing elephants. Someone could have a large nose like myself, okay? Somebody could have a large nose or a wide nose or some sort. And then it says the super soul. The super soul. From me alone comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. I am to be known by all the Vedas, and I am the author of the Vedas, and I alone know the Vedas. Okay? So 1515 could be significant, and the super soul. All right? So definitely Divine Mother is, and God is trying to, I said and God, the Divine Mother and God, and Shakti, your super soul, only your soul knows who you are dedicated to. Truly dedicated in devotion to. They're trying to help you remember and know that they know the way. So by the book and super soul is telling you that the Divine Mother has given you the knowledge, the practice, the understanding. And even when you don't know, she knows. Okay? Thank you so much. Divine descent. Even when you don't know, she knows. Okay? Your deities, your divines, your divas, your gods, your ancestors, maybe 3 generations of ancestors back, are watching up on you as you regain and recall the things that they have taught you. Okay? And it says, whenever and wherever there is a decline of religion practice in the world, the wickedness becomes predominant. At the time I descend myself in order to deliver the pious and annihilate the misconsent, as well as to reestablish the sacred law. I appear in every age. So this is saying that whenever there is a decline of devotion, of religion, of spiritual practices, divine will show up in all different ages. So you may have a kid that reminds you to do something spiritually this week. You may have an older person that reminds you to do something spiritual this week. Divine shows up in all ages. Like I said, there could be 3 generations of ancestors or 3 generations ahead of you that is telling you something that you already knew, but you're forgetting. Okay? Because you're forgetting to do something spiritually or stay on your spiritual path. So remember, You are a divine descent. Okay, you come from divine. You descended down onto this earth from divine. And y'all just keep that in your mind this week, okay? See God in everything, see Shati in everything, and see love and light in everything, no matter how much gets sent your way. I'm going to listen back to this message over and over this week. Every time I get distracted, I'm going to make sure I come back to this message, okay? So we are doing things by the book from here on out. All right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Jama Kali and Jama Durga. Bow to Sri Saeed. May peace be with all. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose.